we reach at the last part of the lesson, playing with number, where we are going to learn the topic divisibility rules. Here we are going to check the divisibility rules for the different given numbers without doing the division. Now, before you divide or before you check for the divisibility rule, first you should know what are the divisibility rules, and without doing division, how you can identify which numbers will divide the given number. So let's move on to the first divisibility rule, that is divisibility by 2. So there is a condition to decide whether the number is divisible by this 2 or not. So that condition is if the unit place of the number have 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 in the unit place in any number. It may be a 2-digit number, it may be 3-digit number, or it may be a 10-digit number. If you are having this 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 in the unit places of the number, then you consider that number is divisible by 2. For example, I have a number 140, right? So this is a 3-digit number and unit place of this number is 0. So we can say that without doing division, this number is divisible by 2. In the same way, 2, 1, 0, 4, 5, 6, like this I have a 6-digit number. So in the 6-digit number, we'll check only the unit place. Here the unit place is 6 and 6 is an even number. So if you get this 6 you are getting in the unit place, means this whole number is divisible by 2. Simply we can say that if the given number is an even number, then the number is divisible by 2. So that is the concept of divisibility rule by this 2. If it is an even number, then you will say that without doing any division, the number is divisible by 2. Next, move on to the second divisibility rule, that is divisibility by this 3. Okay, when we come to divisibility by 3, just by looking at the number, we cannot say that whether it is divisible by 3 or not. Okay, so after adding the digits of the given number, if the sum is divisible by 3, then the given number is also divisible by 3. And what is the meaning of this statement? According to this statement, you have a number 303, for example. Okay, it is a 3-digit number. To check the divisibility by 3, you will add all the 3 digits of this number, that is 3 plus 0 plus 3. So after adding, we got 6 as the sum, right? So this 6 is divisible by 3. This is a multiple of 3, isn't it? So if you get a sum which is a multiple of 3 or a sum which is divisible by this 3, then you consider that the given number is also divisible by 3. So that is the divisibility concept of 3. So let us take one more example. Let us take the example 636. Okay, and let's make it a 4-digit number, 6360. So here we have a 4-digit number. There are 4 numbers in this. We'll add all the digits. 6 plus 3 plus 6 plus 0, which is equal to 15. Right? Now this 15 is a multiple of this 3, isn't it? This 15 is divisible by this 3. So we can say that 6360 is also divisible by this 3. That is the divisibility rule of 3. Just by adding the digits, if we get the sum which is divisible by 3, then we consider that the whole number is also, the given whole number is also divisible by 3. So that is the second divisibility rule. Let's move on to the third divisibility rule, which is divisibility by 5. When we check the divisibility by 5, if we get 5 or 0 in the unit place, then we say that the given number is divisible by 5 without doing any division. Example, I have 60035000. So like this we have a 7-digit number. Okay, no need to divide, just check the unit place of this number. Unit place of the number is 0. So we say that this number is divisible by 5. In the same way, if we have 5 in the place of unit, in the unit place, then also we consider that number is also divisible by this 5. So that is the divisibility rule of 5. Next, move on to the fourth divisibility rule, divisibility by 9. After adding the digits of the given number, if the sum is divisible by 9, then the given number is also divisible by 9. So divisibility rule of 3 and divisibility rule of 9 are same. In both the rules, you are going to add the digits. So if adding the digits will give you a number which is divisible by that given number, then we will consider that the number is divisible by this 9 also. Let us take a big number 2, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 8, 7. Okay. Now this is an 8-digit number, and if you do the normal division, it will take too much of time, isn't it? So without doing normal division also, we can decide whether this number is divisible by 9 or not. So just add all the digits, 2 plus 1 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 plus 8 plus 7. Now check how much is the sum. The sum is equal to 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 4 7, 7 plus 3 10, 16, 21, 29 plus 7 is 36. And we know that in the table of 9 we are going to get this 36, or we can say that this 36 is divisible by this 9. So we say that this number is also divisible by this 9. That is the divisibility rule of 9. So if you learn the divisibility rule by 3, you can easily write down the divisibility rule by 9 also, because both are same. So come to the next rule, divisibility by 10. So divisibility by 10 is very easy. If you get 0 in the unit place, then the number is divisible by 10. For example, 100, we have 1000. Just check the unit place. Unit place is 0. So this number is also divisible by 10. 5150, 0500, like this we have one more number which is an 8-digit number. So if this 8-digit number, will check only the unit place. Unit place is 0. So we say that this number is divisible by 10. So this much types of divisibility rules we have. Okay. So I hope you understood. So first rule is divisibility by 2, where the unit place is 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. Then the number is divisible by 2. Or you can say that if the number is even number, then the number is divisible by 2. Next, divisibility by 3. After adding the digits, if you get a number or if you get a sum which is divisible by 3, then the given number is also divisible by 3. Next, divisibility by 5. If the unit place of the number is 0 or 5, then the number is divisible by 5. Next, divisibility by 9. If the number after addition of the digits is divisible by 9, then the given number is also divisible by 9. Next, divisibility by 10. So, if you get 0 in the unit place of any number, then that number is divisible by 10. So, these 5 divisibility rules you have in your lesson playing with numbers. Now, so there are some numbers. For this numbers, you have to check the divisibility rules. So, note down this number and check the divisibility rules for this number. Thank you.